Oh boy, let me tell you, I have a lot to say about this. So, I know a lot of people who are in the Man of Action fandom would look at this and go, haha, typical Man of Action in volume DVDs. And to this I say, yeah, but that doesn't make it a good decision. I bought this DVD in 2022, and I was shocked that they never made any other DVDs after this. Well, they did, but not for the US. So that kind of sucks, and that's not fair. So you're just kind of left with half of a TV show. And that's exactly the problem with Sonic Prime. You're getting half of a TV show. And for $13, you could spend your money on literally a 4 compilation Barbie movie DVD by NCircle, may I remind you. And don't worry, I'll be touching on Miss Barbie Roberts a little bit later. She isn't far from criticism. We'll talk about her a bit later, but this is just an awful decision. Now, I know probably NCircle would argue that, oh, well, kids watched all of it on Netflix. It's fine. I'm sure they'll be happy to collect these DVDs. And yeah, you're right. But, like, what about the kids who don't have a streaming service? Like, no streaming service at all. What then? Now, I'm sure NCircle would also argue, oh, well, you could watch Sonic Prime on TV because most regions of the world air Sonic Prime as a TV show on live television. Okay, well, already right there, you kind of already said most, so that means most regions have it on television, others don't. So you've run into a problem of kids seeing Sonic because, thanks to the Sonic movie, Sonic is a bigger household name now. And they'll be like, oh man, a Sonic DVD, yay! And then they'll buy it, they'll put it on, and then you get a Sopranos ending cliffhanger, and there's no other episodes. And you're just left with a $13 DVD with half of the show, and you have to buy the rest of the DVDs later. That's not really a well-made purchase, if you ask me. And the thing is, many kids aren't internet savvy, nor fandom savvy. In this day and age, sure, but not all, though. And especially with most age ranges, like from 3 and up, probably 3 to 6 year olds, 7's pushing it a bit, but most of them don't know about DVD collection people. And yes, there are kids that do post videos like that, but that's already a niche group as is. And I'm pretty sure most of these kids aren't on website forums that are like, oh yeah, by the way, Sonic Prime DVD Volume 2's coming out blank date. Those level of kids wouldn't even know about that. And at the same time, they wouldn't even be internet savvy to even remotely know that, oh, let me just look up online to see whether or not they made a volume 2. And at the same time, all stores with a DVD aisle are not created equally. So there are going to be kids who either had no idea this existed, or kids know that it existed, but they don't understand the concept of volumes. Maybe their parent will, but even then you could probably easily forget to collect them because, again, all DVD aisles in stores are not created equally. What makes the situation even funnier is that they're releasing a Strawberry Shortcake Berry in the Big City Season 1 DVD, and it has all of the episodes on it. I'm kind of just left bewildered by the fact that they're doing that for Strawberry Shortcake. But not only Strawberry Shortcake, but the brand new Barbie show, Barbie: A Touch of Magic. It's a whole season. And that kind of leads me into the old Barbie DVDs NCircle produced. Now, Barbie Dreamhouse Adventures, I think both DVDs had essentially 46 episodes. They're two different shows, but it's part of the same series. They just labeled it a different name. But both of these were released in volumes. Volume 1 and Volume 2. Just under different titles, of course. And then you had Barbie It Takes Two, and that series had a Volume 1 and a Volume 2. It was the shortest of the series, but still, they were produced in volumes. The only one that, as I said earlier, that wasn't in a volume was Barbie A Touch of Magic. Now, the others were released in volumes simply because of the amount of episodes you're getting, and I totally get why they did it. But at least with Barbie, I could kind of justify it. Not agreeing with it, of course, but at the same time, if you collected, say, one of the 4 DVDs that they have for the Barbie NCircle era, I guess we could call it the NCircle era. I guess that kind of makes sense. Barbie Netflix NCircle era, I guess. With the 4 DVDs produced, you could buy one of them and you'll be pretty much okay. Sure, you're going to miss a lot of context because the show is kind of like a sitcom, so it has sitcom continuity. And also at the same time, if you didn't buy the Barbie It Takes Two DVD, then you're missing context of Brooklyn. So yeah, you're missing context, but at the same time, you could catch on pretty quickly and enjoy the show no matter what. It was before A Touch of Magic was pretty much built in that nature. So I can understand NCircle for doing that decision. Again, I don't agree with it, but it makes sense, and it's kind of like a throwback to when Nickelodeon would just throw random SpongeBob episodes on a DVD. Heck, even currently speaking right now, I'm collecting Baby Shark's Big Show DVDs, and those are nothing but random compilation episodes of the first season in terms of now DVDs of Baby Shark's Big Show. So, you know, I can get where NCircle is at least coming from, but it's just a baffling decision when they decide the Barbie show with the most continuity you have to follow with each episode, because each episode is the beginning of a storyline and then the next episode continues the storyline up. It's weird that the continuity driven Barbie season gets a complete season DVD, but Sonic Prime doesn't. You see how weird these decisions are by NCircle that are completely all over the place and for the most part really aren't not only kid-friendly, like it's very anti-kid-friendly, but it's also like anti-consumer-friendly as well. So you have 2 problems on your hands.